What is up? This is your boy Jay Moye. And real quick, what is up to my man Toogonezion? Just gonna listen to 2 songs. I had to quit that and Sundown. So let's get into it, man. I'm gonna see how you're coming, good or bad. I'm gonna say after we listen to the first 2 songs. But let me start out by listening to Sundown. Let's get into it. Alright, Sundown, let's get into it. Your most popular song. I'm gonna listen to that first.
When the sun goes down, that's when evil happens. We don't even make a sound. I was done in the dark comes the light. Yeah. You don't even make a sound.
ADV got it.
We just some misfit kids on the planet. Replace every 666 with a 7. I don't like go to the dark places, trying to find light in my life, but we live in the dark ages. Had a daughter, made lives change, just trying to find devil's puppets. Just going to Google, they all famous. Think I wanna get lost in Rio. Scared of all of my yachts or egos. Scared don't wanna sign no deal. I wanna get into it. They don't want your talent, kid, they want your influence. They people you look up to, say how they saw. Right off the hell they go. I think my package is dry. I get the mail, I'm gone. When the sun goes down, that's when evil happens all through the night. We don't even make a sound, but what's done in the dark comes to light. Why are you speaking so loud? People fighting when the truth is the light. We keeping secrets all around. Even family won't know what happened on that night. We try to keep it in the dark, but God will always find you when you're sinning. Feel like I'm losing my heart. If I die, just know I didn't pick this. Yeah. But I'm prepared, I'm used to this kind of living. Presidential whips, we politicking in Honda Civics. Tinted windows so they can't see and listen. Put the mask on, it's time to go on a mission. Dark clouds and bright beams, can't speak about what I've seen. Yeah, God gon' judge, so I hide from lightning. Yeah, that's enough, I'm sick of hiding. I'm fighting for my life, so please revive me. When the sun goes down, that's when evil happens all through the night. We don't even make a sound, but what's done in the dark comes to light. Why are you speaking so loud? People fighting when the truth is the light. We keeping secrets all around. Even family won't know what happened on that night. We try to keep it in the dark. That's when evil happens. That's when evil happens. When the sun goes down.
I like the sound. I like the vibe of the song. I was feeling the song. But I'm gonna talk more after I listen to Had to Quit That. Alright, let's get into it.
I know. Yeah. I know. I can feel the chills when I'm off the pills. I'm not that cold and calculated. I feel like machines. I feel the medicine in my brains try to lean a couple times. Mix the pink with the lime. Made me feel slow when I wanna go fast. I'm still trying to run away from my past. Smoking weed since the 6th grade. It was fucking up my bag. I had to quit that. Tripping off the shit, it made me crazy and fucked up my bag. I had to quit that. Focus on the ID. I was focused on the wrong things. I had to quit that. Sipping on Bacardi, drowning misery over past things. I should quit that. They say go get you a bag, but when am I out here grinding, they wanna talk bad. I know you want my money, shorty, I'm not that funny. So why the fake laughs? 10-toe express every day, didn't have the funds. For the Uber and the cab, my bad if I sound sad. Using drugs for my scars, I'm picking at my scabs. Mama tired of seeing cigarette ads. Smoking weed since the 6th grade, it was fucking up my bag. I had to quit that, tripping off the sit, it made me crazy and fucked up my bag. I had to quit that, focus on the ID. I was focused on the wrong things, I had to quit that. Sipping on Bacardi, drowning misery over past things. I should quit that. I can't deal with exes. Toxic bitch, why the fuck did she leave that message? Her name we don't mention, focus on redemption. Past mistakes come back to haunt you with a different face. My name they wanna deface. So since I'm the bad guy, let's up the murder rate. Smoking weed since the 6th grade, it was fucking up my bag. I had to quit that, tripping off the sit, it made me crazy and fucked up my bag. I had to quit that, focus on the ID. I was focused on the wrong things, I had to quit that. Sipping on Bacardi, drowning misery over past things. I should quit that.
Hey, 24Zion. Hey, Toogonezion. What's up? You know, I had to listen to the whole little EP of something I heard in a dream. I wanted to revise my statements, what I said, but I'm just starting new. And I want to say one thing. As far as your style, your vocals, delivery, flow, all that is good. You know, I like what I'm hearing. The lyrical content's cool, but for the most part, as far as all together, it all comes together. It makes a nice piece of work. It makes a nice art picture. And the thing I like about it a lot, something I really try to look for, is that it's a expression of you. You know what I'm saying? This is particular, personal, specific to your own inner world view. And I'm feeling that. You know what I'm saying? You really wrote the pen based on how you feel, how you see the world, your perspective of the world, and therein adding more to what we have. Because a lot of people I review, they just copying other dudes. For real. They copying other dudes. And you're pretty good. As an artist, you're pretty good. Like your artistry, like you have some conceptual abilities. You got depth. You know what I'm saying? You know how to write, you know how to rhyme. You know what I'm saying? You know how to do this. You do it well. You do it to a pretty high level, may I say. You know what I'm saying? So overall, as far as the music, how it sounds, how it comes across, the vibration of it, it's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta say that first, because now I have to say this. There's a slight issue I have, and it's more of it's a polarity. It's a clash of opposing forces within your music. You see, I hear the inspirations, or I hear people that you sound like. So I'm gonna throw in a few artists because I just got to reference them because that's what you remind me of. The first person who comes up is a Lil Mosey, you know, Lil Tecca, even like So Fago or like Juice WRLD, Lil Sky, kind of that category. Lil Skies, Juice WRLD, I gotta say Lil Mosey, Lil Tecca, kind of those people. A sound similar to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have a real atmospherical tone, and then the nice, you know, kind of lustful voice. You know what I'm saying? Not deep, but it's very similar. And as far as your lyrical content, it's also similar to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like you fit in that framework. But here's the issue. At least I feel is the issue, and I feel like it's a clash of two forces that just don't really mix, because I feel like you have your influences or your inspiration or how you sound, your style, which I just told you comparison is, and then which I just made the comparisons, and then you have your mindset, your ideologies, your logic, your reasoning, the way you see the world. And especially with Sundown and kind of Wake Up, it seems like you're a guy who's trying to find righteousness. You're trying to put your head in the right. You're trying to take the path of light, the path of good, and you're trying to be. You speak of God, and you speak of sinning and trying not to sin and trying to be good, and especially in sundown, where when the sun goes down, the evil starts. It seems like you got your head in that place. You know what I'm saying? The problem is that ideology, it doesn't really fit with the style that you're similar to, with the Mosey, the Tech, all of them. It's like you're trying to clash them, and they just don't mix. And I'm hearing like a resistance or kind of a fight between the two. And only Sundown was really the only really real song that really showed that polarization with the whole theme of Sundown. The other songs sound almost more like something Lil Mosey, Dilateka, Juice WRLD, and all of them would do. You really sounded more like them there. But Sundown, I like Sundown, but I didn't like where you were going with it, the theme, because it was just so clashy. It was so much resistance between these two forces, and I feel like it made it a little inauthentic, because you use the framework of what you've been inspired, or the sounds that you like, but then you mixed it with your higher principles. Like, I feel like you either had like a mentor or some good parents, or somebody in your life was really on you about being righteous and making sure you're on the right path and making sure you're a good person, because I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? I can hear it. You have somebody that you look up to that has always tried to set you straight, set you in the right path. And I can hear it's a word that doesn't come to mind, but I can hear almost like a resistance, a fight, a decision. You're trying to pick which side to go, and you feel like you need to stay on the righteous side, but part of you knows that this rap shit isn't really that, but you're trying to make it that, and that idea of mixing, it doesn't come together for me. Ironically though, even with that being said, I feel like Sundown is the best song, and you see it got the most views. I think it's the best song because it showed that fight, that polarity, that clash of forces is really something unique in itself to see, and it's really nice to listen to, and it has so much to it, so much depth, so much narrative to it, and it's kind of it's kind of immersive. While the other 4 songs really didn't blow me away too much. I gotta be real. It kind of had a bit of that in there with your principles, with your ideologies that you obviously had from someone that you looked up to, that's in your life of great influence to you, that's tried to put you on the right path. Sundown is more reminiscent of that. The other 4 is more reminiscent, is more sounding of the influences that have helped you or inspired you to make music. Now, I could be wrong. I'm just going based on what my ears hear and what I feel by listening to this. But overall, as far as your ability to rap, sing, and produce and all that, and make these beats and put these songs together, these songs sound good. It's just the content, the theme that clashes with me a bit. But overall, I still like the direction. I still think you're heading in a good place. This definitely stands out among a lot of people I reviewed a lot. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give you big props with that. You have a lot of conception, and I feel it just needs to be worked on. You say you were born in 01. You only 21, young guy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you up to me, man, really find a way to open that framework to where I feel like all you have to do is kind of let go of the training wheels of your influences, if that makes sense. Because it just, those trials, tribulations, you not lose your demons, wake up, it just sounds so much like the dudes that I mentioned before. I can almost just throw those songs with them, and it'll get lost in that sea. But Sundown, that song really stuck out, because you really put your ideals and how you feel on display. Like, you really showed it out for everything to see, and it really made it more immersive. It really invokes more feeling. You know what I'm saying? I gravitated to it, even though I didn't necessarily like it because it was such a clash. between those views. It's opposing views that you're just trying to mix in. And let's Lil Mosey, Lil Tecca, all those Juice WRLD, those are guys who, similar to you, were do bad stuff, but are aware of aware of being good, or a good side, or trying to set the road straight. But let's be real, they kind of stayed on the other side, and it seems like you're trying to do the opposite. So I say go all the way, and I feel like that'll make your song better. Because even though I didn't necessarily Sundown, the motif, the theme of Sundown didn't appeal to me, it was a good song because of the theme and the motif. It made it good. So maybe I just have to listen to more of your music. But like songs, Sundown, I feel like if you go with songs more of that route, showing your faith, your feelings of religion, feelings of your spirituality, your spirit, your well-being, your righteousness, your commitment to righteousness, all that, and you really put that out there, I feel like that will definitely set you apart. You know what I'm saying? I really do. So I say, even though it doesn't appeal to me because it doesn't mix, I feel like if you just learn how to mix them, if you really just try to figure out how to do it, because everything else is straight. A lot of people I hear have trouble with flow, melody, but you got all that. I feel it's just how you coming with what's the message you're trying to bring. You know what I'm saying? Really come to terms with that and really try to set yourself apart. That's what I think. So with that being said, that's the review. So Toogonezion review, J Moye. Peace.